guys, I hope you all are having a great day today. In today's video, I wanted to show you how I make these Rae Dunn style vinyl decals from start to finish. If you are new to vinyl, this will be a great starter video on how to download and use fonts with your silhouette. So the Rae Dunn style font, it's really popular right now. I'm sure you've seen it all over the place. You can use these decals that we're going to create to personalize on kitchen canisters, mugs, bowls, really most hard surfaces other than walls. We will be using adhesive vinyl in this project, and most of my customers that purchase these, they use them for their pantry labels. So as you can see down here, this customer posted a picture and she put her decals on her kitchen canisters. So yeah, this is going to be a really easy tutorial and we will go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is go to DAFONT.com. That's DAFONT.com. And I also want to go ahead and mention that this will be a tutorial only for Windows users. I'm not familiar with Mac, but I do know that there are instructions on this website. So if you have any questions at all, you can refer to them. So you're going to go over here to your search bar and you're going to type in the skinny. So TheSkinny and then enter. So right here, your font is going to pop up and directly to the right, you're going to hit download. So your font is going to be downloading directly down here. And as soon as that's done, you're going to click it. And then right here at the top, it's going to say extract all. So you are going to hit that. And right here is basically just asking you where do you want to store your files. So I have a folder specifically for fonts, but you can put this wherever you like. So I'm going to hit browse and make sure it's in the right folder, which it is, and click select folder. And also be sure that this box is checked. It's basically meaning that as soon as this is done, it's going to pop it up. So I'm going to hit extract. All right, now I am going to go search for my font, which is called the Skinny, right here. And I'm going to double click that. And as you can see, here is our font, and we are going to hit install now. And I already have this installed on my computer. So you're going to hit, it's going to say, do you want to install? And you just hit yes, but I'm going to say no just because I already have the font. And you are going to exit out of all of that. And then you are going to open up Silhouette Studio. Another important note is please be sure that your Silhouette is not running in the background, because if it is, your font won't show up yet just because you had just downloaded it. So if it's still running in the background, just exit out of that now and just reopen it. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my Silhouette Studio. Okay, so now we've pulled up Silhouette Studio, and you're going to go look on your left-hand corner and you're going to find the A. That is the text tab. So you're going to hit that. And then click again on your screen. And now you're going to type in exactly what you want your labels to say. So let's say you wanted cereal, pasta, crackers. Okay, so then you're going to hit away from it. And then you're going to drag it over, make sure it's highlighted. And here at the top, you're going to have your font box. So right now it's just automatically at a Arial font, but we're going to change that. So highlight that and backspace and type in the Skinny. So the font you just downloaded, enter. Okay, so now that that's done, something I like to do is go over here to the right hand side, and you're going to look for the thing that looks like a little paint tray, and that kind of guides you to what color you're going to be cutting this out. So the vinyl I'm going to be using is black, so I like to change it to black just so it keeps me organized and I know what color I need to cut, especially if I'm doing a lot of different decals. It just helps keep me organized. And as you can see, it's still outlined in red, so if you want to change the outline, you go to the little line bar, which is right underneath the paint tray, and you're going to click that, and then I'm going to change that to black as well. So there you go. So the next part, which is really important, you're going to make sure it's highlighted, and you're going to right click and hit ungroup. So as you can see now, all the letters have little squares around them, and that's a good thing. That means all your letters are ungrouped. So I'm going to hit away from that, and then I'm going to drag over just my cereal first, and then hover over that with your mouse and right click again and hit group. So now that just grouped cereal together in its own word. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other two. So highlight over, right click, hit group. So now this one's done. And then crackers, highlight over, right click, and group. All right, so I don't need these commas, so I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight over those and hit delete. Okay, so as you can see, it defaulted to 1 inch. So I want mine to be 2 inches. So I'm going to, well, obviously you could take this and you could drag it to the size you want, but that's really hard to get the exact dimensions. So up here, as you can see, here is your sizing. So I want my height to be 2 inches. So as you can see, this is unlocked. So if you left it unlocked, let's just pretend that I did, and I hit 2 inches. As you can see, it just stretches out the height. It does not do anything with the width, so it just looks really unproportional. So I'm going to undo that. So make sure that this is locked, and then you're going to type in whatever height you want it to be. So I want mine to be 2 inches. So as you can see, it stayed proportional, and that one's done. Now I'm going to do pasta. So make sure it's locked, 2 inches. That one's done. And then crackers. So 2 inches. And I like my labels to stay under 4 inches in width just because I like my sizing to be like that. So if you want to do that, just unlock, and I'm going to change that to 4. And as you can see, it kind of pulled it in a little bit, but it's not dramatic. So I'm okay with that. So now that that's done, I'm going to line up my words just how I would have them on my mat. So make sure you don't have them too close to the edge, because if you do, it won't cut properly. So you just go a little bit under the red lines and make sure that it has enough space so it won't cut off the letters. And I'm going to line all of these up. Okay. Once you have all of your words lined up exactly how you want to have them cut on the mat, you're going to go over to the top right-hand side, and it says send. So you're going to hit that. Make sure that your silhouette is plugged up to your machine or to your computer and all that. And then right here, you're going to make sure it's highlighted. And then I like to hit cut right here. And a lot of you, I know if you have the Silhouette 3, yours is set to auto blade, but I use the ratchet blade instead. So I'm going to change mine. But if you have it on auto blade, you don't have to worry about any of this because it'll automatically cut what you need to be. Make sure that your material is set to vinyl glossy, especially if you're using the adhesive vinyl that we're using for this project. And then it is ready to go. So now I'm going to go plug up my machine, and then we're going to hit send. Once you finish cutting your vinyl, you're then going to take your vinyl off of your sticky mat. I also wanted to mention that I get my mats at Hobby Lobby. They work the same, if not better, than the Silhouette brand, and they're a lot cheaper too. So then you're going to take your vinyl from the corner and you're going to peel it down slowly, and all that should be left are your letters. You're then going to get a weeding tool or something sharp, and you're going to take off all of the excess vinyl out of the letters. Once you're done weeding your letters, you're then going to get your transfer tape ready. I use Rtape Clear Choice. I have tried a lot of different other transfer tapes, and I've found that this is definitely the best, hands down. But if you're in a pinch and you need something now, you can go to Walmart and get contact paper or the Dollar Tree. I've even seen some people use Glad Press and Seal, or you can use tape, believe it or not. So there's a lot of different options, but my favorite is definitely the Rtape Clear Choice. So you're going to put your transfer tape down with a sticky side up, and you're going to apply your vinyl face down onto the sticky part. You're then going to get some scissors and you're going to cut all around the edges just to get rid of all of the excess transfer tape. Once you've done that, you're going to take your scissors and just cut in between each letter after you varnish down your decal. So now I have a piece of glass that I'm going to use just to show you how to apply your decal. So the first thing that you're going to do is clean off your surface. So you just need rubbing alcohol and a paper towel, and you're just going to clean that off really well. I'm then going to grab one of my decals and I'm going to peel the transfer tape off slowly. And as you can see now, we just have our decal ready to be applied. You're going to stick this down on your surface and just take your card and varnish over this really well. So some surfaces may be a little bit more tricky to take off. So you just need to work with it and just work with your hands, and it will eventually stick down. There you have it, guys. Rae Dunn style decals that you made yourself. Super easy once you get the hang of it. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comments and I'm happy to help. I also started a Facebook group called Simply Sally DIY. I wanted to create a community where we could come together for helpful tips and advice for our craft projects, so join that if you're interested. Make sure to also subscribe for more videos coming your way. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.